We have the next European match right here between Komai with Gatlu Adesu up against Avalanche. And again, the European Decidueye is coming out. The European Decidueye is here. Gatlu on Talonflame, the double bird comp.
Championship Series. It is the regional league for 2026.
Does PSYDUCK count as a bird? But PSYDUCK, I mean, PSYDUCK is like a platypus duck, right? Like, what does he count as a bird?
Southeast Asian player, there's Gecko Kami.
It's a duck. I mean, it's not really a duck either. It's a fusion between a platypus and a duck, right? But I feel like he's less. I mean, what? What do you mean? It's in his name. I know it's in his name. I know. I know it's a fusion though. It could just be like, I mean, you know. It can't fly. Usually ducks can fly, right?
If they want to make something happen here, it's gonna have to be a landslide.
Well, I guess he can psychic himself up in there. I'm rage baiting. I'm not rage baiting.
Power and strength to turn it around here, and right now it is not looking too good as 3.
Like he's not a. I mean, he can't fly, guys. But I mean, not like a bird has to fly.
Right. You have a Desu going in, getting a score, and they get pushed back a little bit. Gecko Kami. Let's see
what Google AI says. Is PSYDUCK a bird? No, PSYDUCK is not a bird. It's a yellow duck-billed creature officially classified as the duck Pokemon, but actually modded after a platypus. A unique egg-laying man. Yeah, see? Yeah, thank you, Google AI. Yeah, guys, you all make fun of me. I'm telling you, it's a platypus. Can you not? I knew it. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, and you guys are. You're saying I'm rage baiting. You guys say I'm rage baiting.
Average and the other side here, all slowly spiking to the 6 before the other team.
It looks like Gatlu's going to be able to go in. They go in with the acrobatics with Narami there. Oni's going to be in a little bit of trouble, taking a lot of damage, but no. Luckily, Buzzwole.
Let's see what does this say.
Gatlu's going to find themselves in a little bit
I've been made aware that PSYDUCK is a effective platypus. Yeah, PSYDUCK is not even a duck. He's a platypus. I don't know why he's called PSYDUCK. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, PSYDUCK is more platypus than he's a duck.
But end all be all, they missed the Shadow Sneak, and
Gatlu, what are you doing?
Just surviving to create themselves at least as a distraction, and they're still going.
Oh, he's alive.
Gatlu is still surviving.
What's a Golduck then? I don't know. Golduck is
that was pretty impressive.
I mean, Golduck's not a duck either. Golduck is like nothing of Golduck looks like a duck, honestly. He's also just some water creature.
Starting it off strong, Quento onto the heavy slam here as Yakukami locks onto Jokso.
He has duck in his name. I know he has duck in his name. Blame Pokemon. It's not like
going to be on Avalanche's favorite here, going to the bottom side with the skill. Crucial Pokemon and crucial buff.
Crucial buff indeed, because you get
they're more platypus than they look like a duck, though.
It's all around the best.
I don't know, maybe the Japanese creator of these has never seen a duck before. Or he saw platypus and thought it's a duck. Bro, I don't know what happened in Japan 20 years ago. What do I know? This guy saw a platypus on water and thought it was a duck. What do I know, guys?
To be able to make a push, and they're gonna fight for another day.
Right, let's take a look. Starting out
he saw a platypus and thought it's a duck.
I think he wants to back away, which is a good call here. Narami
it was on water. I don't know, man.
And not being helped by his feather friends, and suddenly this position switch. Gatlu is the one who needs the help here, and of course this bird, unfortunately, looks like he's got to back away, waiting for his team here. Quento looking for opportunity here. That's the pick up into Oni as he tries to fight away with his team here right now. The damage is flying onto Quento. They lock him out. I think this is the pickup. There it is.
What happened there? PSYDUCK's literally the duck Pokemon. Yeah, well then the creator is high, and it's not a duck, it's a platypus. Jesus, man. Are you not seeing it? Look at it! Look at it!
Points are raining in. Adesu is at Mega Mewtwo.
How does it look? It's not even look. It doesn't even look like a duck. Usually, the only thing that this like because it's yellow.
Adesu was a little bit too low. You don't want to go.
And that looks like a rubber duck because they're all yellow, right? That's the only similarity.
And next thing you know, you're taking out Flame Sweep though.
What do you mean?
Try to get away, but the play with me shuts it down.
Starting it off here, though, Regieleki is going into a very good spot for the side. Komai here, they've got the first one. Gekokami waiting for opportunity to turn.
It's literally a platypus.
As they do have the fanciful fireworks kind of.
Guys, as I'm paying attention to the match, yeah, I'm watching. Yeah. Anyways, so let's just say that Komai has 2.5 birds. Okay, are we all fine with that statement? So we'll try to figure out how many birds Komai has. Are we fine saying 2.5 birds? Is that acceptable? Is that a deal?
Decidui, they want to get their stacks, so those spirit shackles hurt a little bit more. Desu able to go on in. Shadow Sneak
okay, there we go.
They're able to converge and take that Mimikyu down. Gatlu was there to back up their old pal, Desu.
Ooh, and here it is, bit by bit.
Guys, are you guys, why are you even thinking that Pokemon names make any sense? You guys are talking like Pokemon's names make sense when the PSYDUCK, who uses psychic abilities, is called Golduck, and the one that is golden is called PSYDUCK, and the one that's blue is called Golduck. Please, you're not telling me Pokemon names make sense. They named the psychic one Golduck and the golden one PSYDUCK. Please. Telling me that makes any sense.
Gekokami is taking a lot of damage, but not without the help of Gatlu, who turns the tide for his team. And here it is.
I'm a masturbator.
No. Is not gonna happen. It looks like they need to back away. And right now,
they made the golden one Psy, and the blue, yellow, the blue one is called Golduck. Like, please.
Luckily, Gatlu's able to get out of the way. Toast was
make sense.
Literally cooked and toasted by the fanciful fireworks, so that's why they didn't have that extra little bit of oomph to be able to push on Anu. But I will say, Komai Esports is now.
Anyways, enough of this.
Away from Kyogre.
This is a great match right here.
14-80. Right now, everything is going
really secured by Komai.
Their defense is good. Their offense has been spectacular. So it's about time that they've been able to lock this down. Desu using Mewtwo X. And
Golduck is just a mistake. Let's pretend it doesn't exist. Yeah, Unite already did this, right? Unite already was aware Golduck is a mistake, then even added to Unite.
Because at the end of the day, Desu
at least Timmy knows that.
To be a team player as the fanciful fireworks starts the show for Regieleki.
Unfortunately, if you need a win in the game, you still need a team. And so right now, it's going to come down to how they play this out here. And I do see a lot more teamwork coming for Avalanche here onto the Regieleki than the entire side Komai, who has not positioned herself. But I'll be speaking a little bit.
Suicune is level 9, yeah.
Just take a KO down.
Suicune has fallen out of the meta after XP has gone.
Honestly, not having a tank means
suddenly Suicune in tournaments is awful.
A little bit of damage. Oni is getting pushed up against the wall, and Toast.
Japan doesn't even play Suicune either anymore. It has fallen out of the meta. XP share is gone? Yeah, XP share is pretty much gone. It's a dead item.
This is where you start looking at your team and your
XP share is kind of griefing now to play it.
Are only level 9, and it's already time for.
Oh yeah, Makeen has not been here, I guess.
Ooh, and right now, if we look at the score here, 214 to 100, it is only a 100-point lead, but the problem is that levels-wise, I mean,
it's such a bad item now.
To fight Quento on his own again. I think we all know how the result of 2 level.
Level 10 Suicune though at Kyogre.
Play a little slower. They do find them onto a boss wall here. A 50-point from Gatlu was going to get scored, but I like how they're positioned. Narami is waiting to help his feathered friend here. A little bit flightless, but you know, Gatlu has the flying part covered.
Yeah, Oni needs to be able to get away, though. Look at these spirit shackles coming out from Toast. They keep finding their mark to do massive amounts of damage.
Okay, they're just getting PSYDUCKed.
Kind of giving that little extra bit of vision. Nax was very low, and I think Narami wanted to get this, but look at the way Narami is able to just kind of go toe-to-toe with this. Nobody's really paying attention to Kyogre. That's not the priority for anybody. Meanwhile, Gekokami...
Kuraka Osoro.
Being able to give as much view of where the enemy team is at any given time.
I mean, the thing is, as they continue to take this fight here, it's obvious that Komai Esports is going to
win.
Is so they need to take as much as they can.
Trying,
nice
just dead.
Here, unfortunately, no pickups.
Oh my god, there's 2v4ing them down there with PSYDUCK. Oh, the Tongue Flame Unite!
There it is! The damage is flying through, and he finally gets us one. Gatlu, like you said, was just so annoying just now, and he's doing this.
He's gonna score top right, yeah.
Able to make it off. The 50-point, there's no one that is respawning.
The Suicune is so useless.
For 314.
Good to see.
Pick up onto Suicune here. Not so legendary after that. Power Nap is invested here. And
the PSYDUCK.
I think the Snorlax is gonna be going to sleep.
Conversation is more important for sure.
He has no way out of this.
Great job to be able to use this block.
They don't have to do this. They're just doing it for fun. They literally don't have to do this at all. But they do it anyways.
There we
Okay,
go.
Komai takes the first game.
final Spirit Shack. You can
I
see
guess,
that
you know, yeah, I guess we can come to the conclusion that PSYDUCK is a baby duck. Or modded after a rubber duck, baby duck, and then, yeah. But he has some platypus features too.
At CrisHeroes
Is that
stream,
TDR?
Wow, damn. Really selling it. Chris, what the heck, man?
What?
Well, you see, when they say what the duck,
What are they talking about? I'm just that. We have to know what PSYDUCK is, guys. It's an important discussion.
It's not just a yellow baby duck, it's a humanoid looking duck. But honestly, little baby ducklings is probably what PSYDUCK is.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Down to me.
I can say, what the duck? Chris,
Down to me.
you have been caught. What the duck are you doing?
Yes,
Oh, bro, it's not my fault. I don't know. I'm just trying to find out what PSYDUCK is.
More importantly here, as you know, Chris be the hero of the offline stream, we've got the offline matches coming through.
Caught in 4K.
The is how are they gonna start this off here? Galu has been a mainstay here in terms of buying time for his team. Maybe it's time to buy time for the team.
Oh, 7.
Them and taking KOs for himself here. Galu starting it off, picking off the bug type here. Flying types being super effective.
My bad, guys, my bad.
I like the stacks that they're going in for this Umbreon. Being able to have that extra little bit of bulk is going to be very big.
We had a discussion of what PSYDUCK is. I was kind of saying it's not a bird, because it's a platypus, but it's also like a duck. So we're trying, we came to the conclusion that it's half a bird, PSYDUCK. And I think that's the conclusion now. PSYDUCK is half a bird. It's somewhere between a platypus, a baby duck, and a rubber duck. That's what we came up with now. And yeah, it's kind of goes after a baby duck. Yeah, true. And then Golduck is just a mistake. That's also what we figured out. Golduck is just a mistake, and that's it. There we go.
Turning it around though, Narami on the wrong side of the map is
there we go. Figured everything out.
Yeah, Gecko Kami, look the way they were able to score things out, but
oh,
Oni's on the toast.
Another Decidueye again.
Here to be able to catch them up.
Oni gets him.
That extra little bit of burst,
he takes him down.
And that's the thing. Leafeon is a
I should make a PSYDUCK in this video. Yeah.
Their movement speed is incredible, especially right now when they're about to take into level 6. They're gonna have access to aerial ace, so you get 2 dashes. And
I remember the one time someone in my chat was convinced that Absol is a horse.
With these little brown paws.
I kid you not.
Right.
He was. He told me that Absol is a horse. Now that I can't defend. I think that one we cannot come to a conclusion. That was ages ago. That one I cannot agree either with. Oh, Gatlu?
Which just says hello, bye-bye.
Goodbye.
And there it is. A sharp leaf do cut him all.
Man, oh man, they're
yeah,
Absol.
Absol is a horse.
We do have Toast, who does have the Spirit Shackle available to them.
Now, Absol is like
just kind of poking around 56 to 54.
like a swings kind of thing, no? A bit as well.
For the side of Komai, but this is kind of the way
like
Komai
I mean, it's
plays.
it's kind of weird.
Game number 1. They play
I would say it's kind of like a swings, maybe.
Eventually, they start ramping it up. Adesu does have the teleport to be able to get away.
And this is going to be a great start. Now
it's
that
a door,
they have
yeah.
online here with the Spirit Shackle, especially since they're going to 7 minutes here. They've got the objective spawning. Let's check up the attic and the base.
It's definitely not a horse, though. It's definitely not a horse. That's how much I can tell you.
Trying to go out with T and not picking up on.
That's what I'm sure about.
And right now, Toast is not toasted just yet.
They are going.
What does Google AI? What does Google AI say, guys?
And meanwhile,
anime is Absol.
Together, trying to take all the EXP.
It's a dark type Pokemon. Absol isn't a real anime. Yeah, I don't like you anymore. I don't like you anymore.
The side of Komai.
Already,
yeah, no idea. I mean, it's fiction, yeah.
Having a attack and special attack buff as well.
I mean, it's just a mythical creature, yeah.
Also prioritized by Komai and postured to be taken out, which means Avalanche, not a landslide victory, but a landslide of deficits across the board here, as Quento does get slowly nicked to pieces.
I don't trust Google AI though. Anyways, Google AI is
I had to open
just gaslights you into thinking it's right.
Well, they do luckily survive.
I don't believe it.
Thanks to the Nax on the Eldegoss, but Regieleki does find its home. Gecko Kami and Toast are working together to see how much they can score on in.
Important game happening, yeah, very important game. I mean, Komai is kinda
Avalanche
Struggling
does
right now.
have things
Leafeon
available
is
to them. They
so
push Adesso
impressive.
away, and they're going to get a little bit of a score, 138 to 116. Avalanche has finally decided to wake up a little bit here. Adesso does mega evolve. Leafeon was able to be there. Meanwhile, they're going to try to have a little bit of extra, but we see the Psychic
Isn't it crazy how
might be in danger here.
as a kid I was always told, don't listen to what Wikipedia says, don't trust Wikipedia, and now everyone just believes AI. Without even thinking about it.
From the last game.
I don't understand what happened in the last 20 years.
He's also stalling, you know,
I was always told, do not trust Wikipedia ever. Do not. And now everyone just trusts AI without even thinking about it.
Leafeon, but look at that.
It's wild.
With so much damage and still HP to spare. This is crazy.
Yeah,
It is wild.
Come on. Come on.
And people just take everything for granted that AI says. It's mental.
Hooked up a toast because oh my, that Spirit Shackle came from way deep.
AI searches many websites. Yeah, and AI also searches AI articles. How does AI know if something is made that is actually real or also a AI generated article?
And
exactly.
To take over the score, and Komai has been aggressive with this strategy.
All right, and there's
AI will not. AI just search some stuff and it doesn't know if it's real or not. It will just tell you. How is it supposed to know?
When the Cybern comes out here, we do see Galu taking a little bit of damage here. You know, once bitten, twice shy here. Goes back to the pad, see if he can help. But again, no fear from this bird. Trying for it. The Flame Sweep is involved and he just dodges it away.
Oni was unable to be taken out. They were able to survive and live. And meanwhile, Adesu's deep into the flux zone. Regieleki's going to be free for the taking. Gatlu and Narami have already made their way downtown south.
It's kind of close game this time. Gatlu takes a lot of HP. Gatlu, yeah. Oni is back.
They don't have a little bit of backup.
Smash down Umbreon.
And they get taken now.
Oh boy.
Gonna have to now play a little bit more defense. And without the Unite move, defense becomes a little bit more difficult. But here comes
okay, goodbye, Leafeon.
With a slow beam to be able to lock
but it goes in. But they cannot score with this anyways.
In time, but the rest of Komai able to push Avalanche back, and they are not going to be able to take advantage.
What is the screenshot? What if I put this up? Are they going to see it as well? I'm going to confuse them even more. What if Alex looks to the right side now of his monitor? He just sees this.
Because Komai might be a little bit lower in terms of their highest pick.
What the hell is he doing now?
They are slowly and surely securing the level 11s here. On the other side, Avalanche has not a lot of power spikes across.
Actually, the second picture is still very good.
And if that Pokemon doesn't take any KOs, that's that, right? There's nothing else you can do about it.
Right, no, they're unable to do really much with it. Gecko Kami, though, is already level 11, meaning they do have Surf Plus. I talked about this before.
Surf Plus.
Having that extra bit to be able to stun is just so.
Where's the screenshot?
With Mewtwo reaching
right.
spike of having level 13 means it's available. Both of his plus moves only going to be able to call those back. Gatlu's going to be in a little bit of trouble, but luckily Adesu is here to back their partner up. Pull him in, take some damage. Oni's gonna go down to the future side, but Narami says, no, I will finish the job.
Chris with
XD.
XD.
Great start moving into it. 2 minutes on the clock here. Let's see how they want to turn this around. I'm not very sure how this is gonna pan out.
Chris with XD, they did him so dirty? Wait, what?
No. Komai Esports has two
Who did me dirty?
with, and they're gonna get
Dutano, you mean?
Here, right? And that's the first pickup here.
Gatlu?
Slowly making his way out. Boswell taking it down, Psychic Slower to invest here, and now they've got the fly and the Calling Card Crash invested out.
And how uses the stored power Espeon though?
And now the
why are we picking this right now?
Quento after the Moonlight Prance investment.
Now
it is time for them to snowball this lead here by
off
onto Kyogre.
Oh, Oni gets one though.
No, Oni.
Oni.
No.
Stay alive. They're gonna go for the score, realizing that this Kyogre is just not gonna be worth it. Man, Komai started that fight so early,
useless.
And they waited for all their assets to come into play.
Chris and Rutano have beef? No.
Avalanche is behind. Their defense might need to be something, but man, look at Gatlu, the way they waited, the slow beam, and right now Komai is more than just boulder. There is a cold front. They themselves are
the birds are too strong. Yet again.
Just getting shoved, pushed away.
GG. 2-0 for Komai Esports.